So the basic idea of how this started was we were originally trying to plan a trip to Russia, but Russia kind of sucks right now. So we figured, what's the next best thing? A trip over Western Canada would be pretty weird. We're going with a bunch of buddies we've known for a while. I've known Tim since forever, Charlie since college, and Pete really since after college. And you know, we've been doing road trips separately for a long time. It started with Charlie, Tim and I going all across California, Arizona. We did a treat with Pete and Tim's brother Ryan across New Mexico. Again, Tim in Arizona. We went with the trip with Charlie to Seattle. We never really were able to come together. So we're gonna go all the way from Winnipeg through Saskatoon, Regina, I can't believe it's pronounced Regina, Calgary, Edmonton, then all through these mountains, Jasper and such, all the way to Vancouver. So right now I'm just trying to get all my camera stuff together because I'm trying to figure out how to exactly film this whole thing. I figure I'm going to use a GoPro, I'm going to use this camera, I'm going to use a camera that Pete has on his phone. Put the GoPro right here and put it on the dashboard so we can get a view of the four of us on there. I have a stupid amount of camera equipment now, right? Right, Gizmo?
Alright, Rach, Peter, Annelli, not here right now. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you. Thanks.
Your call has...
Ahoy, ahoy.
Ahoy, hoy. What's going on, dude? Yeah, I'm going to be flying out of Chicago with you, though, too. We're both going to be the first to arrive there. You know, it's going to start with me and Tim, and we're going to meet the rest of them up along the way, and then all four of us will be able to go all the way across Canada. So that's the goal. Took a lot of planning, but we're working it out.
You might be able to see some of my folding in frame here, which will be really embarrassing because I am an adult who cannot fold. Yeah, I'm just gonna get ready. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys. It should be a fun trip. If I can't, in my head, locate where Minneapolis is in the United States, I am really, really screwed at customs because they're gonna ask me about places and I'm gonna have no idea where anything is. And I'm also going to have a pound of heroin in my butt.
I'm up this early to go to Canada. I'm going to show all the people who said I'd never go to Canada that they're wrong. All my life people tell me you're never gonna go to Canada. And I say, you're wrong, I'm going. They say, well, you need a passport. I say, I got one. I'm like, okay. Then it shouldn't be a problem at all. So this is to shut all those people up.
This is Pete. I'm accepting Alex Scheller's Canada Challenge. No one's gonna get that joke in a couple months. I'm most excited about watching Friday Night Lights on the plane and Skyping with my girlfriend Marina, probably for the whole trip. Calgary and Edmonton, I think I'm gonna like those cities a lot, and also getting in touch with my inner Wolverine. Snicked.
Turned out he friend requested me on Snapchat like months ago, and I never accepted it, so I'm about to accept it and view 21 Snapchats in a row. 160 seconds of Snapchat. All dick pics.
So Tim's going up to the customs guy and they're asking him like a bunch of general questions like, hey, what are you doing in Canada? Hey, where are you going in Canada? And those were big stump questions for Tim.
I was giving a lot of vague answers because I didn't read the itinerary. And so they put us in an extra screening room with the guy to the left of us was there for threatening children, and I was there for not knowing where in Canada I was going to be exactly, or their states or province system.
So he's next. We overhear the security guard talking to this other guy who's like, they're like, we look at your criminal record and you're like, you know, you've beaten children, you've beaten wives, you burglaries, you have a bunch of these arrest warrants. And then there's Tim, who is having just as hard a time as this guy trying to get into this country because they're like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm here till the 7th. I mean the 3rd. Oh, the 4th. I'm going here to the 4th. From here to Calgary. What are you doing here in Calgary? I don't know. I don't know.
Basically, not having enough general knowledge of the trip itself, and just after a few awkward moments of conversation and handing over my phone, they did see, in fact, that I was going to leave on the 7th, and they were okay with me staying in the country till then.
I am worried that when Pete and Charlie get here, that if they didn't look at the itinerary and they just blindly try, like, I'm just going to go to Canada. Just Canada, I'll figure it out.
There I was next to Abu Masu, child beater, and I guess me and him are cut from the same cloth.
Just like a local Winnipeg paper, just literally page 2. We're looking at competition to decide who the best poutine in the city is. Everybody wins, so that's not that. And then breaking news that a shy sheep on the land finally got a haircut. So learned about some really interesting things happening here. Sean, the shaggy Australian sheep, has been shorn smooth. The woolly wanderer wasn't the wooliest of them all. It's just like Dr. Seuss, a bunch of iterations. So this is a fun place. Yeah, so I guess throughout it we'll try to meet some people from our trip and kind of document the whole thing. So it adds more than just the travel, it kind of adds the culture to it as well. We've basically just been meeting people randomly throughout the day, telling them we're on a documentary, and they're more than willing to be part of it. We're in this place called the Forks in Winnipeg right now. We just stumbled across this awesome skate park. Yeah.
Nick Peterson just out here skating, man, shredding.
Cool.
For real.
Go for it, man. Let's see it.
I'm only gonna tear up this half pipe or whatever the fuck this is and listen to Tony Hawk Pro Skater 64. Spontaneous moment of the trip.
Yeah, I felt very spontaneous.
That was good spontaneity. We just met like this really friendly Canadian family on the boat, and they gave us some good information as to what to do, and I think it was Saskatoon.
Everybody goes there.
So whereabouts are you guys from?
We're from Saskatoon.
Okay.
From Thompson.
Hello, my name is John. I'm from Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, Canada. We are on a boat touring the Red River of Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Kind of similar.
And we are definitely south of the 54th parallel. He, on the other hand, lives north of the 54th parallel.
Yeah.
Differences?
500 miles north of here.
So this is a toboggan run that they use before jumping into the frozen water here, which freezes in the winter.
Because when I showed up, they're like, well, what are you here for? I said, I'm going on a road trip. And I'm leaving in Calgary because I got to go down to Louisiana after this. And they're like, there's nothing to see between here and Calgary. You must be full of shit. First time ever being driven by someone whose first time it is ever on a boat.
Nice. Good job. This is a Canadian goose. This is like, it's just a goose. They seem more relaxed here because they're probably in their natural environment.
We just figured this out. It all came together right when you came to the center. You stand here. This is Orion, so I can pronounce that. So that's what we'll focus on. So you're standing here, presumably at night, obviously. Just look up straight there, and you'll see Orion.
I think one of the things that you realize when you get to Canada is it's very similar to the United States, but there's like 10% differences. One of the biggest differences is you see these signs, the crosswalk signs, and like every crosswalk guy is like the derpiest looking guy.
Is the guy walks down the road, caricaturing holding an egg on a spoon. Like this, with a stride about as long as a human person.
He's just like, he looks like someone whose like tongue is like hanging out of his mouth. He's like, but it looks like that. And you actually see their shoes, you can see their hands and everything. We're more stick figure society. They're more of a hand drawing shoe society. So, just one of the first things you notice when you come here. Minor league baseball game. We're literally right behind the dugout. Get it, get it, get it, get it!
Still standing with your feet shoulder width apart, bring your hands to waist height and let them fall. Shift your weight to the right and left.
Okay, start the clock and here we go.
We just saw a bacon pop quiz.
Another way of referring to the breadwinner of the household is the person who brings home the what?
Bacon.
Whose houses did the big bad wolf threaten to blow down? Real Canadian bacon is also known as what?
Bacon.
Had a little help from the audience though, I will say on the last question. But overall, unique Canadian experience.
That's fantastic! 3 seconds left to go, Carol. You got them all. Congratulations.
So when Pete gets here, we basically have to tell him that we're that this place sucks, so that he
oh yeah.
We just have to go straight to Regina.
Tell Pete that you know, this place was a big crapshoot. Can't wait to get out of here, and hope that he never watches the video. That shows how awesome, spontaneous, and like Disneylandish Winnipeg actually turned out to be. You know what I feel like we missed out on? All the comments Pete would have made. Pete would have loved the Pizza Hotline.
Oh my God, he would have called it.
Pete would have made so many jokes about the Pizza Hotline. You've called the Pizza Hotline. Are you ready for some hot, steamy pizza?
Yeah. Tomorrow is gonna turn more from peak potential energy into peak kinetic energy.
What we're missing out on, another potential with Pete, is all the things he would have said about Charlie if he was here right now.
Yeah. I like a nice flaccid bed.
I like beds like I like.
Like beds like I like boners.
I don't really. I'm not like gonna be like, wow, what a like. I'd rather I think experience a flaccid one.
I was attacked by a boner.
In the grand scheme of
To be
things.
flaccid.
Well, just I gain nothing personally from seeing an erect penis.
No.
Like
No.
there's a net loss. so north of Winnipeg. And we're just walking around this entire town, which looks like it's all like a walking town. Like you park, and everywhere around here is just where you walk. So we're walking to a giant lake, the size of Lake Michigan in Canada, or Victoria Beach, I guess. It's interesting. There's no cars here.
Not getting a lot of good skips.
Not getting any good skips right now.
I think because I'm too far off.
This is a rock. Look at that. Look how thin that rock is. See that rock? This rock is going to get skipped like a record from the 30s. Oh, that was good. It's quicksand if I've ever seen it. Go further. Oh, dude, you're sinking.
I think to get out of this, I'm supposed to lay on my belly. Very mild quicksand.
Even in the summer, they want to still build. It's like a natural.
Do you want to build a snowman?
Well, it's just like a natural, like inclination of building snowmen, like just constantly. Just it's in their blood.
What could be a sand dollar if it was alive at one point, but it wasn't. It's just a rock.
Sand dollar here is actually worth $1.06. That was pretty impressive.
That was the rock doing all the work.
That one's like kind of greenish. Only in Canada do you see the beach right here, and then turn right, and then boom, donuts. Oh, Winnipeg. Boom, boom, boom. Winnipeg in the mall. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I know, you're good.
You don't have much space left.
Look, this is Canada, and you make space.
It is like almost an aggressively Canadian name for a gas station. Alright, so just keeping in the theme that 10% of Canada seems to be different, sometimes for no reason. They have hoop Frito barbecue chips instead of twisties, which we have.
Omagurds, which is a bouchie, which is a French for cluster.
We got zesty cheese instead of nacho cheese. You got zesty cheese.
Sour cream and bacon.
Oh, Henry's, which looks like a $100,000 bar, whatever you call it. It's very similar to that. It's just, it's called an O. Henry's probably because it would be like $1,234 if they translated it. So I'm not sure if this is like a you can't stop here or you can't park here, because there's also a sign all the way up there saying no parking, but this is different. This is no stopping, but we're stopped, I guess. Parking's kind of like stopping, just like a longer form of it.
We got a ticket, 35 bucks, but adjacent to the no parking sign, and we hit this earlier, is if you want to park here, go pay. I guess they sent the message loud and clear in both English and French.
This is just a really scary bear. Oh my god, it's a bear camouflage.
You got a lot of rocks bearing down on some bears. I think what the artist is going for here is to represent the white bear's burden.
I'm thinking that because the bear has like a ripped shirt and floral, it looks like a floral spring dress, and what looks to be handcuffs that he unshackled, he is a bear that escaped a tropical paradise, which is not where bears belong. He was taken to a place he shouldn't have been, against his will. Alright, so now we're wearing our official Canadian shirts, so I think we're blending into the environment a little bit better now. We're walking from the capital, Manitoba, Winnipeg, to go talk to the Native Americans, or Native Canadians who are protesting something. I don't know. They've pretty much had the gauntlet thrown at them, so they could be protesting almost anything. So we're gonna see what they're protesting and ask them some questions and see how their tents are, which they're pretty cool tents. How are you?
These guys are doing a documentary of the camp.
Yeah, we mind if we interview for a second? Well, I'm Alex, by the way. Kenneth, nice to meet you.
Well, what we're doing is there are lots of women being taken advantage of.
And yes, our women are more of a target because they're so beautiful.
The reason for this protest camp is to bring it to the attention of the world that there is documented since 1980 almost 1,200 missing and murdered Aboriginal women.
You know, legitimate cause. A young woman was murdered, premeditated it seems. She was wrapped up and hidden in a river. Body shows up, and I guess the Canadian government's not really doing much about it. But it was also interesting how all these like external protester seems to be like protesting culture coagulated on this event too. So you had Anonymous there.
I work for Anonymous. Everyone knows the organization.
By the way, thank you very much. Chris, Alex, thank you very much.
Tim.
Okay.
And I was traveling from BC, and I actually called my people later on that night, got it like with the Anon HQ and all that.
In some rich neighborhood, a bunch of people are going missing, they'd have the army on that. Like,
yeah.
Bam. It's like, oh, we gotta find this, but you know,
They will.
but they're not doing anything about this, and that frustrates me.
Making sure everyone's safe now, helping out with security and all that.
You had Occupy Wall Street there.
Cool. Hey guys, how you doing?
What's going on? What are you guys cooking in here typically, or just to keep warm? So it's kind of a shame, you know. These people are protesting. They clearly have a message, and the only thing they can produce is Alan from Hangover bobblehead. But I mean, if someone asks you why are you here, and you show a bobblehead, got to question their commitment to the cause.
I didn't even know there was anyone in there.
And it's kind of odd how they all coagulate together, kind of for a loosely defined objective.
Many injustices that we face, all kinds of wars going on in the world. United Nations is important, and what they do, government's not respecting people's decisions, genocide. They're trying to break the governments down into private sectors, municipalities. For instance, Afghanistan, they supplied Osama bin Laden with those weapons, learning how to live healthy in harmony with Mother Earth. In our prophecies, they are that fire that is lit and that will bring change. That's all I could say about that.
I can't say I necessarily agree with them in everything, but I definitely understand where they're coming from. You know, they certainly had some issues with the young lady who's recently, even though it's something, you know, I would probably never do, I'd never take part of in real life, but it is something that, you know, I can relate to their empathy, and you can tell they legitimately feel about it. It's just really interesting to get in there and understand them a little bit better.
Greatness is in what we conquer, but by what we love and with compassion we can be remembered by.
See, there he is, there he is.
You guys missed some serious knocks.
Oh.
Really?
Nice ride.
Yeah, it's an Impala.
Totally get in, eh?
Hey there, oh yeah. Mostly butt knocks.
Butt knocks.
Yeah.
We ran into a bunch of Native Americans who were disenfranchised.
Did we?
And by Native Americans, I mean Native Canadians.
Actually, Native Americans?
Yeah.
They're protesting something.
You guys hungry? Because I'm starving.
Yeah, we just ate. But
yeah, starving.
Well, we could go. We could watch you eat.
Where am I going?
Winnipeg. Let's go stay.
This is anarchy. There's no way.
Hey, are you supposed to eat that? Cheers.
unbelievable.
Oh. Say we're off to Regina.
Regina.
He won't say it correctly, but it's actually called Regina, and we will be going to Regina tomorrow. We're on the road tomorrow, so apparently on a 6-hour, very long, probably the most boring trek of the trip, but we're about to go on it. So.
A dusty road, hot sun beating down. A dusty road, way over on the wrong side of town.
Yeah, say something really dramatic. Like very dramatic.
There's an alligator in the road. There's a dead body in that ditch.
There's a live body in that alligator.
I love how in the coming attraction for every episode it looks like Donna's gonna bang Jones.
Yeah.
And then you watch the episode and it like completely taken out of context.
Don, what's going on there,
Are we gonna let Draper take the lead on this one? I don't know. He just threw up all over himself. Normally I'd say of course, but he just pissed his pants.
Like Denny's, like, we have pancakes, you asshole. Like, Don, what's going on in there, man?
I remember the first time I had Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah, that was the one I think of.
I was in a room filled with whores. One of them was my mother. Yeah. I would take all the blowjob money and I'd buy Hershey's chocolate. Don Draper for Hershey's chocolate.
Hershey's.
This is great. Here's the angle, right? Unfaithful men urge them to take their hard-earned dollars, not use it on dirty tramp buttholes, but instead on Hershey's chocolate for them and their kids. Hershey's, the sodomy alternative. Coming for us. They're coming for us!
They're right on our tail there, Mick. They're right on our tail.
Faster.
You gotta go faster there, Mick. Come on! Peter! You got the money back there, Tim?
Where's the money?
Oh, where's the getaway guy? Where's the getaway guy?
Where's the Tim Horton?
Wow, you're making me nervous. You're making me really nervous right now. Oh God, oh God. I wasn't ready for this.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
That's it.
I've been this way now many a time, no other way of going round. Hey, traveling man, where's gonna be your next setting down?
Can't wait for the next edition to come out.
Yeah, no.
Huge rage. That smooth summer blend taste after you've just bought a $2 sleaze mag out of a vending machine. I'm gonna do every fucking one of those to my girlfriend when I get back. I'm gonna be like, here's a little something I learned in Canada.
God,
and she's gonna be like, what the fuck does that mean?
Don't worry, I'm a worldly lover now.
I learned it in a bizarre gas station.
In a bathroom in a truck stop. Oh man, careful.
Hey, traveling man, if you take me with you, it'll be my round. Oh, that traveling man keeps on traveling round and round and round. Hey, didn't you know I move around as a one-man show?
I just found myself a 4-leaf clover in Regina.
Poison sumac.
Rub it on my face.
I've nothing to say and nothing to sell. Sometimes I listen, sometimes I scream and shout and yell. I'm just a journey.
There's like wiring wires that's sticking out of the hoods of each car, and there's plugs, but they're not electric vehicles.
I'm learning as I speak.
Yeah, so Alex will basically connect two separate events in his mind and link them together without any association. For instance, we saw at one point a Radisson. He also saw at another point a sign. He'll then later, hours later, see a Radisson and say, the sign's gotta be around here. Yeah, got him. Is it? It's over there. Well, hold on, is it right at the end of here?
That was close, right at the end, but we found it. The I Love Regina song.
It was exactly 1.5 blocks. I'm giving it to him because it's with an eye shot. But yeah, he remembered it correctly.
It is maybe the best sign ever made.
A dusty road, hot sun overhead.
Entered Regina. Well, we went in and then we went out. We kind of entered it repeatedly. But now we're here.
There's a water slide right out of our window, which we're obviously going to participate in, regardless of our age or our blood alcohol content.
Start sliding down and take a dump, so that whoever's behind me just. Yeah, I'll make sure it's Tim. But I like how I don't want to own up to drinking, but I'm admitting to taking a shit on a motorcycle.
Yeah, no, I mean it's insane because you're gonna do homework, and we're gonna be outside your window on a water slide. The contrast couldn't get greater.
So I gotta do homework that's due Monday and Tuesday for a class that I'm missing. So they're out there doing water slide stuff while I'm in here doing homework for econ and another class. So son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
So here we are, early morning in Regina.
Pete, right now we are in the Saskatchewan Royal Museum of Canada, and we are right now underwater with some of the largest sea monsters ever to inhabit the planet Earth. I know you're an established actor, but the way you just play with those toys, that was something else. Oh my god, they're gonna go. No, don't kill me, you're gonna kill me. Oh my god, don't kill me. Don't kill me, you already killed my baby. You piece of crap. No, I'm gonna eat everything, but joke's on all of you, you're all extinct. Not me, I'm getting the hell out of here before I'm extinct. I heard the news, and I'm out. There was Firefox, Chrome, even Internet Explorer, before even Netscape. This right here is the earliest internet browser that was ever around. This is how you saw the internet, but back then it was very different, conceptually, even than it is today. Which one did the hot dog guy?
Yeah, that's what the basic crosswalks off. Like, alright, time to grab your knife and throw up a rainbow across the street.
As someone who was born on Groundhog's Day, and I know they're different than gophers, I feel slightly offended that they question gophers. I'm a defender of all underground dwelling rodents.
We're going to get Charlie at the Saskatoon airport. He's been waiting for us for about 6 hours, but we were checking out some dioramas.
That was a little odd.
Where's the little A?
Yeah, good to see you.
I'm just a shady character, I guess.
Yeah, they stopped me too.
No, because they were interrogating me.
Were they really?
Yeah. They're like, who you here? What are you doing here? I'm like, I was going on vacation. Like, it's just odd. I'm like, is it?
You know who else thinks it's odd? Everyone I tell I'm going to Canada.
He sounds just like my dad. I had to come out here to get Wi-Fi to show them my return trip because I think they thought I was secretly moving here. I want to leave right now though.
I know what? I feel vindicated now. I feel so vindicated.
I know what it's like to be oppressed, man.
I was giving answers. I was being vague because I was like, you're not gonna know the people that I'm meeting. When they're asking like, who are you meeting? And like,
Pete and Allie.
Yeah, I'm like,
Pete?
Why did you say so?
Oh,
Pete and Charlie.
Oh, I can vouch for Pete. Wait, is that dude fucking water skiing?
Yeah. No, he's wakeboarding.
You're right. I should have analyzed that water sport.
No, you're way off the mark, dude. That's wakeboarding.
Oh, this guy sucks at everything.
Is this the same wakeboarder coming back now? Hot dogging it? Stop hot dogging it. Remember, hey Tim, remember that time we were at the, what was it, the Old Faithful Inn? Yeah, my friend does Burning Man, and she was making you go, what? You're being totally normal. I was like, are there pictures? And she was just like, what?
God, I have no idea.
I need to catch spirits. Send them straight to hell.
This was last time. There were fireworks.
Alright, so I just flew in from Canada, and boy did customs treat me horrible. But anyway.
Warming up the crowd.
Warm up the crowd, tough crowd. So a guy tells the doctor, I don't know what's wrong with me, but every time I touch myself it hurts. What do you mean? He's like, well, I touch my arm. He's like, does that hurt? He goes, yeah. I touch my leg. Does that hurt? Yeah. Well, why don't you touch your forehead? Did it hurt? Yeah. It's like, that's the problem. Got a broken finger. Because the finger, his finger's hurting the whole time. In the build up to the joke, I didn't tell you what was hurting.
We're gonna walk over some bridges, and then we're gonna drive into the wee small hours of the morning. See if we can catch the northern lights.
Yeah, not as good.
We're staying at the Coast Edmonton Plaza Hotel.
Oh, look, looks pretty long.
You guys missed the best. Totally good.
We're headed to Edmonton right now. As usual, verved out of our brains. We've picked up a hitchhiker. We have him sitting in the front seat for some reason.
I got the Doritos Roulette, which is a French-Canadian word for roulette. One out of like a bunch of these chips is super spicy. The rest are just like nacho cheese flavored. So one of them is just going to be awful.
Yeah, we're on our way to Edmonton trying to, we just stopped at this place.
Okay, a video. Deleted what looked like a dick pic. I think it was an accidental picture of my leg.
It's hard to tell the difference nowadays.
Let's get out of here. Cut that to Edmonton.
The moon is high over Saskatchewan. You can still see where the My last night as a heterosexual man. Alright, my only night as a heterosexual man.
This is the West Edmonton Mall. It's the biggest mall in North America.
It's the biggest mall in the world.
No, unconfirmed, China is a bigger mall.
Yeah, but there's no one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one cares.
It's a vertical puzzle.
Looks like Sandman.
He's just a browser. He's always browsing, never buying, man.
We'll see Pete go into a store, he'll look at an item and be like, you know what, this is definitely what I'm looking for. Then he'll come out and be like, well, let's go to him and see what he says. Pete, did you find a hat there? Maybe, right? Maybe.
All day.
Look forward on you.
They have fried eggs.
It looks like, what is this, like,
yeah, it looks like
buckshot?
It even has, like, it looks metal. Like,
is it buckshot?
It's supposed to taste like cola, but it tastes like a piece of metal.
Is it a ball bearing?
Alright, well, it's something chipped. It was either my tooth.
I'm starting to get flavor. But I think it's a nice little wild.
I don't think it's fair, though, to keep track of these ones where you're just like, I swear to God, I just farted. There's no way to know. I believe you, but you can't.
It's about the audience. It's like doing a play not in front of everybody. You have to show something.
I didn't have any vibrations. I checked my pedometer. I didn't get any extra steps with that part.
Alright, fair enough.
You're talking comic timing? Yeah. But then you could just set yourself up all the time, like, well, that's the whole point. You can't do that. Like, what do you mean you can't do that?
No, you
like
could.
Style
You should. You should have some style points.
He was parkour farting. That was next level. That was next level. He went into a 3-point stance.
Yeah.
And he ripped.
I did like a Spider-Man land, and
I haven't seen anybody attempt anything greater than that. The fact of the matter is, he's a game changer.
He literally
I like the Derek
change the game right now. He's like, I like. Dude.
It's funny because, like, if Tim actually does something rude, he feels really bad about it, but he unintentionally does rude things all the time. He's like, oh my God, this is how I'm supposed to feel. This feels terrible.
Is this remorse or something?
I think I have a conscience.
What is that?
We're in the largest mall in North America, looking at a giant water park. People are downstairs eating nachos on the beach.
What game's kind of fun? Steel Strike? Top Gun Simulator.
Move the control stick to the right, and the body of the plane will tilt to the right. Move the control stick to the left, and the body...
3 seconds. You gotta pull up, man. Pull up. Goose. Fail.
Fail, dude. Goose.
No. Press start button.
Exotic Jungle Tour. Tell it. Tell everyone.
Why though on
Is
the
it reloading?
Islands of Spice? No, I don't think so. Why on the Islands of Spice do they have these giant chain guns?
The giant sheik?
We got Battle Pac-Man. We played in Dubai, which is pretty fun.
Nice job, Pete.
I don't know. I mean, do you really think I should swear? Yes, George. God damn it, swear.
Okay, pull Biff out of the car. That's the best line.
Hey, you. Get your damn hands off her. This don't concern you. Just close the door and walk away. No, Biff. No, Biff. That's all you got.
Say what it is. Describe what it is. Hold it up.
It's a frisbee that came out of a Kinder egg.
It's a yarmulke. I think this is actually now a hate crime. No wind, you can't do it yet. Oh man.
It's so...
Man, that was a
It's hard to catch,
It is. It's real tiny. And also you suck shit at throwing.
I'm gonna go jump off this bridge. I'm gonna do like a 4-point touch. Probably hit the sign. It says don't climb it, and then I'll just jump back here. Probably be like 4 points. This close. This close.
Whoa. Sometimes they just do things that you just never expect.
Oh my god. You did it.
This is unbelievable. Are you guys seeing this? I guys see.
2-point stance. Ah.
Wait, I think he's gonna loop around. Oh my god, he's just the frog.
It's like watching one of the greats improvise jazz.
Oh my god.
Yeah, Pete.
Sometimes you gotta, you know.
Shameless and Emma. We're in Edmonton, Alberta, on a street called White Avenue, where all the fun stuff happens in Edmonton. We've got some road trippers from America here. They came to Winnipeg and they're gonna make their way to Vancouver. It's gonna be a great journey for them. Tonight is a night called Rock and Roll Bingo. We're in a bar called the Elephant Castle. We are playing bingo and testing our knowledge. All the songs.
That was better than any of us have described our trip so far.
Clear the entire time.
So what'd you guys win?
Shoes, don't shoot. You gotta show both.
Yeah, we just won.
Or what?
This is our card.
Everybody got that? No. He gets one because we shared it.
Maybe so.
I get one.
I'm gonna take it home so we remember each other forever and ever.
Master Freeze, out in the rain, you're all wet. Come inside and put on a sweater. I won't tell anyone.
Hey Harry, where are we going tomorrow?
I'll tell you where we're not going. A place that doesn't have bears. Because where we're going, we're gonna get eaten. But I'll tell you what, I know what I like. And most bears like too. And that's cheese. Cheese is the same stuff the moon is made out of. Who paid for the parking? Because I could have sworn I said I was gonna pay for it.
And in the bathroom, they constantly have these novelty.
They're always the same one.
Yeah, novelty pleasure items like horny goat weed, natural Viagra, and a variety of extenders for your member here.
All about the extender, bro.
It's got this 4 fingers at the end of this disgusting powdery condom, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to blow up by holding it out the window.
Is it working? Oh my god, it's working!
It's not working.
It was not worth a try.
Lone tear.
Coming up on Calgary now. West.
So right now you're watching Charlie behind me take the Wonderlic test, which is basically an intelligence IQ test that are made for quarterbacks. He has 12 minutes to answer 50 questions, and we're all going to take it to see who's the smartest person and the dumbest person here. So we're going to wish him luck and distract him as much as we can while videotaping.
I got 31. That's bad.
I got on a short one.
No, it's actually not bad.
I'm smarter than Philip Rivers, who is an asshole, so.
Alright, I'm starting.
Silence! I ain't give you silence. You're talking to me the whole time.
Yeah.
Who's that? Maybe not you. Man, that sucks. Get him in. Not only is he smarter than me, he is better than me in every way now. So they're like, well, you know, he's an NFL athlete, but he's a fucking retard. And here it is. I'm the fucking retard.
Eric Decker, 43. Good for him. But he's on the Jets now.
Yeah, not a smart decision.
No, that's the dumbest call of all.
From descending order. Tim.
So Tim's number 1?
Alex, Pete, me.
You think you're the last?
I think I'll be about a 4th.
Guys!
I think I'll be a 4th.
You know,
For the love of God!
And he's
God
a
damn it!
professional football player.
He's in park.
What'd you get? What'd you get, man?
Very bad.
You guys talked through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, we did. What'd you get?
21. You guys talked through the entire thing.
I smashed that camera in here.
You are.
Get that fucking camera out of my face!
Violence.
Get it out of my face!
I know you're not smart enough to realize that violence doesn't solve anything.
Twice as dumb as Eli Manning. You're only slightly smarter than 2.5 Francors. A janitor was 14.
Dude, you're way smarter than a janitor. Congratulations.
I mean, no.
I don't know.
Weighs a strike. So
Even better than Michael Vick. Good QB. Good QB.
I got it going. So Alex is doing the Wonderlic test, which is unofficially also known as "Are you smarter than a quarterback?" test. And it turns out, no, probably not.
I got 28, so I am tied with Kevin Kolb. Like if I were, like I'm not that intelligent, but I know that like, I don't know, I'll pick a number for random. 21, for instance. I'm a lot higher than 21. If you were to do the math, you know, 7 would be the next. Would be the
Could you do the math for Pete?
I'll do it.
Because I don't think he could do
I
it.
don't think he's going to be able to figure this one out.
The gauntlet has been cast.
Alright, full test.
Full test, man.
50 questions.
Good luck. Megatron, Calvin Johnson, got a 41.
Get out of here.
It's really pretty much
Yeah.
just like a very dumbed down SAT test.
Yeah, scored a 30.
And he finished the test. He's the only one to have actually finished the test.
Finished with 26 seconds. I'm the same as Philip Rivers, who also scored a 30. 30 is not, yeah, we're all relatively smart. I mean, relative to Pete.
We're trying to figure out the best way to capture what is the amazingness of Pete's parkour action. So we want to be able to show him running like, but using the best stuff.
That's not gonna. If it bounces around like
I'm thinking
that.
if there's a second belt, then it's really pretty much steady. But when you only have one belt, it bounces like crazy.
It looks like you're running with a hilarious boner. No, do some test footage right now. Film right now.
I can't even replicate the quick turning actions that he's gonna take.
Warwick Davis was Wicket, right? He was that Ewok, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
You should know that. If anybody
knows it,
it's Pete.
Surprisingly, I don't know.
I'm worried now.
I feel like he would have been a little young for that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, but he was. I mean, he's been the same height since like birth, I assume.
Yes.
Those weird broad
You figure
shoulders coming out.
In Willow, he was probably what, like maybe 30? No, maybe
No,
like
he was.
mid-30s?
I think. Really, I thought he was younger.
Younger than that?
You think he's watching Game of Thrones and being like,
"Damn it, Tyrion!
Yeah,
the fuck, Peter Dinklage."
I really willowed myself into a corner.
I don't think the park's a good call for today.
That's like the worst poster in the world.
It's a really bad poster.
Well, all they had was Money Pit and
Joe versus the
Joe
Volcano.
versus Volcano.
It's funny because those are like those are maybe my two favorite.
It's for Thanksgiving, the celebration of Tom Hanks on the day after Thanksgiving, in which you come together and you give Hanks for all the good things in your life. Whoa! I just ripped my pants so bad. Look at this rip. Jeez, it's a bad rip. So I could put my
Joe versus Volcano really has some good moments.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's where that
that's a good comment. We're going to Cowtown, which is a beef jerky
Is that a hot
store.
chick walking in?
I think it is a hot chick walking in, so open the goddamn fuck door. Oh, you are parking? I thought you were. I thought you were done.
You thought we were done halfway in? He puts it on for the camera.
I don't think he does.
He probably does it.
I haven't saved on my phone either. Like a really cool wood etched one. I'm gonna do that. I plan on doing that. I'm gonna probably get it like on my forearm.
Just to why?
Why not?
You're right. Why not?
I mean, I guess like you could, you know, people.
I mean, I've seen stupider tattoos.
They don't have to backpedal. I know you're thinking it's stupid.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Yeah, it's dumb.
It is dumb, but.
We're in Calgary right now. That's the city of Calgary in front of us. This is where cowboys go to do rodeos and talk about their independence while loving the Queen of England for some reason.
This is basically, you know, exactly what we were hoping not to get. Everything's pretty moist. It's slick. There's a lot of wood surfaces, which I can do, but I try to avoid. Because, and a lot of people don't like that because they kind of do by the book parkour. But when you go off the cuff, and that's basically how you operate on a day-to-day basis when you're competing, it only works in your favor. I mean, right now, you know, ideally I want to be up on top of this by this time. But with these kind of conditions, it's, I don't know. I don't know what I can do with this. No? You kind of can change it. Some of them are like totally different colors.
If you turn this correctly, it turns from a tail to the head of the fish. Ow, I cut my hand pretty good.
Did you really? Did you?
Oh, you got blood.
That's something they do.
They came down from right here, right? This is where they staged it.
The picnic?
And then they dragged it into the woods where we found it. We got a serial killer on our hands, boys.
Not only are you parkouring, but you're solving murders. The first parkour
I think the term
detective.
you're looking for is a renaissance man.
You know what they say, man, jack of all trades, master of none.
But still, solving mysteries while doing parkours.
That is a
if you can
really
balance
good
the
idea
two.
for a TV show.
That's like just Law and Order parkour done.
Oh man!
It'll take place in Calgary because it makes no sense.
It would be like a House type character, like he's super ornery, no one wants to deal with him, but he's like brilliant.
Hey, can you hold this one?
He's really good at parkouring and he solves mysteries all the time.
Like you could, if you were, and like every answer is gonna be like, I don't think we need to do parkour for this. It seems like a cut and dry case.
Like a pretty open.
And you're always like, this is the most parkour example I've ever seen in my entire life. This is a clear.
Yeah, it's an open and
parkour.
shut case. If you're looking at it from there, instead of from here. And then he's like, there's a half-smoked cigarette in the weeds over there. You're like, holy shit, there's DNA all over this thing.
He just solved it with parkour again. They call Pete to the stand, and he parkours over the jury box thing. And he's like, Jerry, I need you to listen to this. And then he jumps into the witness box and goes, this is how I saw it.
They're just so impressed that he did so much parkour.
Crime
they
scene.
don't even care that the evidence is loosely connected to the suspect. But fuck, was that convincing parkour?
Wait, how did he find the cigarette? Parkour to it.
Isn't he always smoking cigarettes?
he's sitting there smoking cigarette, drops his own cigarette, picks up this cigarette, is like,
evidence.
That's
goes
it.
straight
We're
to
gonna
the.
cut through all the legal babble. And we're gonna get right to the part where I prove that you killed this person.
Chief is just like turning your badge, your gun, and your parkour sneakers.
I need your Vibram toe shoes right now.
Oh my god. This is genius. This is almost as good as crime scene of the crime.
After all that, you need to parkour.
I am legitimately feeling like I would bust my face open.
Yeah,
I think this is a giant leap for the sport.
We're setting him up for one of the biggest parkours of his life.
Parkour.
Are you ready? You tell me when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm good.
Sir? Okay. You're recording. Let him go.
Just gotta release him to the wild.
You can follow him.
I'll follow him best I can, but I mean, he's an artist. He's an artist, so I'm not gonna be able to keep up.
Just taking pictures of him.
not really a hole you can actually jump off of. A little underwhelmed with their facilities. This is always a potential concern when you're in a foreign country. Yeah. Working with their conditions. Here's what we're looking at. This is like cookie cutter parkour. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cookie cutter. Like there's no, where do you go? There's just slick sides. But if this is the direction the parkour is going in,
I mean, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but it's dangerous.
I wonder how ridiculous that's gonna look.
Look at that. That's what I said earlier about his parkour is not for the kids.
Alex. I lived in Calgary for like 9 years, and that was my main project right there. I worked there for 3 years. I was doing interior, so all the T-bar you see, there's these posts that go all the way up. At the top level, there's a theater on either side. Wow. Each side costs about $1 million. It's got marble finish to it and everything. It's pretty cool. And they say it's 58 stories, but it's really only 54 floors.
Well, my name is Jordan. I'm from Calgary. I grew up here. Great sense of community here. Wherever you go, you meet nice people, people that want to talk to you, people that just want to care about you, and just care about who you are as a person.
Trip, going down to New Orleans and enjoy some of the food down there. But overall, good time in Canada. Looks like it's starting to freeze over a little bit, so I guess I'm gonna head down and enjoy some cell phone service.
About to head up the Calgary Tower. Spirit. Press the button when the elevator door closes. 1, 2, 3, go. Whoa, look at this giraffe. We're taller than a giraffe already.
Goodbye, giraffe.
Oh my god, we're gonna have to be bigger than a blue whale?
Bigger than a bread box.
Calgary Tower, 626 feet.
Oh man, did I ever tell you guys I have intense vertigo?
Go ahead and jump.
Don't, go ahead and jump. That's one of the times you don't want to listen to Van Halen.
Van Halen's gonna steer us wrong here.
The only time ever.
Dude, this is intense.
We got Ferris Bueller.
Ferris Bueller.
I don't know if I can actually.
Up there.
I don't think I can.
Well, if you're gonna videotape me, I have to be like, oh, this is no big deal.
No, look.
I
Now
do
put your
this
head
all the time.
Now put your head down.
I do this all the time. I love this.
Screw.
Move forward. Move forward.
Okay.
Just move right here.
Well, I casually walk forward all the time, so this shouldn't be an issue for me at all.
My hands are super sweaty.
Oof.
Oh, man.
This coffee that I'm drinking right now is some of the best coffee I've ever had. And it's not just because it's endorsed by Keanu Reeves. I mean, it helped, but it's not the only reason. I've never quite seen rocks this big. Caught a fish with my hand. Not the first time I've done that. We're on our way to Banff, which is also the sound that it makes when Nightcrawler teleports. Majestic parkour.
Lake Louise.
Dildo Junction.
And, yeah, it's a dildo junction. And Pete has officially ruined the moment.
Oh, I guess so.
Bluest water I've ever seen because it's actual glacier stuff. And if you look there, you can actually see the glaciers. They're melting into here at an alarming rate. We should actually leave before this place overflows and we're all trapped.
Hey Pete, is the water super cold? It's cold? Wow. I thought it was gonna be cold, and lo and behold, we're getting some preliminary reports in from field agent Pete Annelli, and yeah, it's cold.
Banff right now, and what's great about this is you're very high up. It's chilly, 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that equates to, but I'll probably subtitle it right here. It's great. It smells like evergreen. It smells like Christmas right now. It really just hits you. And the water here is bluer than anything I've ever seen in my entire life.
Hey, Tubster. Hey. Oh. Dude, that's my thingy. Hey. No, those are my legs. Documenting.
Documenting him.
Come on, dude, what the fuck? I'm gonna feed that raven a corn chip. Skip it, Johnny. Be good. You suck. Hold on. Hold on. This is over, Pete. It's over before it even started.
Count it off.
Do a Mohs hardness scale.
Yeah?
It's harder than a fingernail, so that definitely rules out talc. think this is what they make bowling balls out of. Millennium.
You want to put your name on it?
I don't have strong enough fingernails. So that's that.
If we find a diamond, that's the hardest.
Yeah, that's the hardest on the Mohs hardness scale. So keep your eyes peeled, guys. You need a lot of pressure for the diamond.
What?
They're nice.
I think I'm gonna ditch this one.
It's a little big. You ain't getting that through custom.
This is cool.
That is real cool.
This is cool.
Yeah. This reminds me of Jupiter, man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you're nay on this one. No. Nay.
You know, stuff. Keep up the good work, Pete.
I told you I'd do it.
I told you I'd shoot. I told you I'd shoot. Why didn't you listen? Why?
Damn it. Damn it.
No, he's big as shit.
Bye thing.
Right now, we're in Jasper, and we're parked the car, we're doing some breakfast.
No,
he said he's gonna come down.
So we went about, in 30 minutes, we went about 20 feet out, went in a circle.
Nautical feet, Alex.
30 nautical feet
nautical
out.
feet.
Rode around in a circle because we couldn't figure out how to go straight.
No.
But well, we figured out how to go straight. We chose not to.
Right.
We chose to go in circles for about 15 minutes, then came back.
Man, I can't believe how fast we are going in a straight line.
That's not good.
Still kind of fun, actually, considering how awful I am at it. You don't want to go too far out, because then you got to just come back.
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly.
You know?
We tried. It was the most purposeful circles ever.
It was intentional. Everything about
it. People were yelling like, oh, you're doing it wrong, you're doing it wrong. But what they don't realize is we were doing it right.
I heard...
They were not understanding us. You know, if that's what you define success as.
I think everybody does.
I think most people would. I would say we're pretty successful.
That was awesome. Only had two.
It's a tie.
It's tour.
It's a tie.
Well, now go see him. One. He came in last place. What do you think? Post interview. What do you think?
Let's see the champ's opinions here.
Stone wasn't regulation.
What are you talking about?
so-
What are you talking about? I picked that stone. Wow. This person's looking for a 36-kilometer hiking partner. There's like a note. Look. 36-kilometer trail hiking partner.
We are going to the Malai or Malgini or Malgine, something like that. We're doing the canyon, so it's a big long walk along the canyons right before we go to the Malai Lake. Don't know how long the walk is, but we'll just walk it until we're done.
You can like feel the mist on your face.
Like drinking a soda pop.
It's like a squirt.
drinking squirt.
Easily one of my top 5 canyons of all time. Pete, tell me you've seen a better canyon.
Yawn.
Where have you seen a better canyon?
Canyons are us, man.
I'd say America, probably.
A little place called America.
One place you might heard of called the Grand Canyon.
A little place I've been to called Sasquatch Junction. This is Malign Lake. I think that a-hole Tim went home.
Well, right now we are on Lake Malign in Jasper National Park. We were just, Pete and I are out canoeing right now. Traveling on the lake right now. Pete hasn't made it. He didn't make it. Pete's not pulling his weight, I'm gonna be honest. He's just not pulling his weight. I don't know what to tell him. He's just been sitting there kinda not canoeing. Hey Pete, I'm done with this. You're doing a great job.
Suck my dick.
Since leaving Lake Malign, he's had disgusting orange fingers, and he's just okay with it.
I got buffalo fingers.
And it's the worst case of buffalo fingers I've ever seen.
I don't want to lick them. I don't want to rub them on my jeans.
You're repulsive. You're a bad person. No, honestly, you've been doing this for the past hour. You've just been like, I gotta shift the car now. Hey, can you do me a favor and change the music station?
I never requested change the music station.
Yeah, but look at your disgusting hand.
Well, I'm just gonna...
Did you opt for the goat
insurance?
Pete, no, this isn't a drill. Get out of there, Pete. Pete, like now. Uh-oh. That window.
Oh, come on. Dude, he's rubbing his belly on the car. What is that? Are you keying our car? Are you actually keying our car right now? You're a goat. Isn't that what an Impala actually looks like?
Kind of, yeah. Billy Goat's gruff.
You know, just walk up there and see what's the deal. Dude, they love rubbing on cars. They left goat hair all over the side.
Old Goats Considered parked. We're gonna go to the hot springs right now, which are hot spring fed geothermal pool. So we're gonna go check that out. But we got past the goats and now it's all geothermal time.
headed up to a glacier of epic proportions. Columbia Glacier, which looks like it's going to be pretty overwhelming. And we're running out of light.
But you brought the bear spray.
Do have bear spray.
Getting pretty dark right now. We just made it to the base of the Columbia Glacier. Right now it's closed off because there's, I guess, ice pockets and stuff that we can't, you know, running water. So we don't want to actually go to it. This is as close as we go. We're probably about 30 yards away. Yeah, we'll take a look at it and then we'll head back. There's still just enough light to see. We figured the last thing that we had with Tim was this piece of garbage he left behind. So we're going to be continuing to take this piece of garbage everywhere we go. So I'm going to tuck that piece of garbage in right now, which is our reminder that Tim is with us here in spirit.
We're going to get on the road. We're going to head to Vancouver way. And it's going to be a long drive. But, you know, we're going to get there. Eventually we'll get there. In the meantime, we just have to, you know, take turns driving and,
you know what they say,
get there when we get there.
You know how you eat an elephant-sized poutine?
Mm-hmm.
One bite at a time.
Yeah, right.
One
That's
bite of
good
curd at a
advice.
time. This is Yoho National Park, and this is a natural bridge. Being carved, limestone is currently being carved by this active river.
Like, you could crawl on it. I mean, I assume you're, like, I just didn't because I feel like you're not.
You were like this close to being in a really cool picture between those two rocks. We got like your pants in there.
You want me to go back?
I think
because you can literally just crawl right on there.
Who cares what the sign says? It's a sign. What's it gonna do? Yell at you? It can't. It's an inanimate object.
You can feel the mist on you right now. It feels really cold.
This water is just so blue. It's like a milky sky blue. It's crazy.
I'm so full. Actually, I think I'm rubbing my genitals.
We are in Revelstoke National Park in Canada. Just pulled off the side of the road to go to the giant Cedar Grove boardwalk. It's a boardwalk with trees, giant trees, with no carnies, no carny games, just trees.
This is a ledger here at the big Cedar Boardwalk, or whatever it's called, Cedar Grove Boardwalk, and brilliant Andrew Pettigrew from Awesome World. His comment and note was big trees.
Dr. Evil with the new name?
It's from 2014, yeah. That's just a dated reference. But then there's timeless ones like Mike Hunt, a lot of wood. Oh, this guy's from the moon. Salmon Arm. Oh, that's actually a place. I was going to make fun of them, but Salmon Arm I think is actually a place in Canada. Whoops. Well, I don't know if I can recreate it. Just kidding, I can. Wow. Call that the Jean-Claude.
I'll give you.
He's doing it again. Shut up, everybody.
Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
He's just so impressive.
Wow.
What we figured we're gonna do is, even though it's about 4 o'clock right here, and about 6.5 hours away from Vancouver, I think we're gonna drive straight to Vancouver tonight to get us an extra night in Vancouver. I think we have the dam to see still, and that's about it. And then we'll be heading there. So, oh, and the ghost town.
I expect to see some ghosts. I see a ghost in there. You don't see that ghost? It smells like a musty nightmare in here. I like how this is a. I like how pharmacies, I guess, back in the day served ice cream and any kind of foot removal or foot corn remover. Pretty gross.
Some of the time is questionable.
Like the Mickey Mouse over there,
or the fluorescent light bulbs,
or the Little Mermaid.
Oh, maybe that's for the tower.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that's supposed to be like a Chinaman.
Yeah, it definitely is. He's got a rice paddy hat. Oh, fuck. Why? Me and Pete were talking. Clearly, they couldn't get him to stand up, so they just fucking wedged his head in there. Just like take it off his spine.
It's not wedged, it's nailed.
Oh, really?
To the board.
Oh, wow, they got ceramic avocado in there. Ceramic avocado.
There's no way they were eating avocados back in the 1800s.
This pear hasn't gone south.
You're standing and look at the stairs. You look at the stairs. I don't wanna. The teacher's hot, but like she's definitely got some kind of weird face disease. But, and here's the other thing is that there's like, there's more kids in detention than there are kids in the class. Which means, I mean, she's a bad teacher, in my opinion. I came in through this doorway and I was like, oh. I was just coming to get you.
Oh, I got you good.
We gotta get Charlie.
Yeah, I didn't want to go in here when I didn't think any of you were in here. But then I knew you were in here.
This is where they killed all of the children. Not off to a good start.
Let's turn right here. Oh my God! Run!
Daytime, also in Vancouver. Quite nice out. We're gonna go over to some park.
Well, we're heading to Stanley Park, which is a place I've been before, but I'm still pretty excited because when we went, we did the perimeter.
There's
but this thing is enormous.
See the sights, take some poops, eat some food. Ooh.
Sore subject, man.
And it's gonna be a fun day.
Right here, we're in Cole Harbor in downtown Vancouver, which is famous for its giant yachts, which we're thinking about buying. Probably going threesies on the yacht.
Yeah, I'm down.
Because it's a buyer's market, it's not a renter's market.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a big old pile of sulfur. I've been here nigh on 3 years. It was my desktop background for about 18 months, and for no reason other than I thought it was really odd. and it's still there.
This thing has no idea how to eat that thing. You can see it's bigger than its mouth. It's been going at it for a while. It like wants to eat it, but has no idea how to eat it. But I guess that's why it's a stupid bird. Because it's a stupid bird. We're in Stanley Park right now, which is Crazy Park. It's one of the biggest parks in North America, probably the best in North America. It makes Central Park look like a baby, like a stupid baby.
It's a Vancouver aquarium. The traditional Canadian pronunciation.
Wow.
Prank.
Yeah.
I'd have never thought of it.
It's almost as good as the one where they take a hand from a cadaver and attach it to like the light switch in a closet. So the girl goes in there, see what I'm gonna put on for tonight. Boom! It's a human hand.
That seems borderline illegal.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah. Bunch of med students. And then they go off, they're like, oh, she's so free. And she's just like babbling incoherently in the corner and her hair went completely white.
Young man, fuck this.
You can see I'm about 30 to 35 feet above water level here, so any break in concentration could be completely deadly. I mean, we're talking a drop that would, you know, oh geez. Oh geez. Whoa!
This is the first time that Pete's ever seen the Pacific Ocean right now.
Hier ist der Beaver gestrandet.
We're capturing some pretty raw emotion right now.
That's where all my people came from. Seamen.
Huh?
Seamen.
Pretty raw. Dude, get out of there!
Ist natürlich unwahrscheinlich, weil so viele Fotografen gibt es jetzt nicht, die so einen haben, aber...
So what we're seeing here behind us, there's a bunch of balancing rocks, and all these balancing rocks are from the native Canadians who just leave balancing rocks everywhere. You can buy balancing rocks everywhere to support them. They leave balancing rocks everywhere just to remind you that there are native Canadians around. So there's a bunch of them on these rocks over here. much been exploring Vancouver all day, but we are getting just a little tired. You know, been a great trip, but you know, day 11 or day 12, it's one of those days, and we are just getting a little tired.
Some marble rye, Havarti tomato veggie sandwich from Mom's Grilled Cheese Truck in Vancouver.
So right now we're going to, we're on Granville Island. We're going to go to a Fringe Festival soon. Fringe Festival is like this weird alternative, like all alternative art comedy festival happening in Vancouver. So we're going to go see a thing called Galaxy Show, which is like a sci-fi improv group.
This is really Pete's character. I'm just giving it wings. I'm a radigator.
It's Dr. Who and Star Wars.
So we just saw Grand Canyon at the Fringe, and it was like the best show ever. It was a one-man show doing, it was basically like a detective trying to solve like this like 50s noir style crime. Really over the top, hysterical, one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Alex gushed about it, and normally I'm not a gusher, but that one-man show, Grand Canyon, was awesome. We're about to go see Cannibal, the musical. It's got a tough act to follow.
So you went from one of the best shows I've ever seen in my entire life to the absolute worst show I've ever seen. I was staring at the exit sign more than I was actually staring at the play.
That was literally the worst thing I've ever seen on stage. Like I've seen middle school productions better. Really, I'm not exaggerating. The craziest thing about it to me was all like the punchlines to jokes were literally pop culture references or things they've stolen from other things. I just am baffled as to what that was. The only thing I was rooting for was there to be an intermission so I could get up and casually leave. Like I felt like the only reason I should have been seeing that is if I was dating one of those girls. The fucking worst.
It's the worst.
Fringe Fest. Fuck you.
Oh man. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh yeah.
Last night, ladies.
It's a good trip.
Yeah.
It's a great way to end it.
Yeah.
Should we kiss?
Because you kissed. The moment is right.
Good. Let's do it off camera.
The moment is right. Charlie, get in on this. Come on.
Wait, no, Charlie. Charlie, you're in there now too?
Oh, I got a kid. Oh man, that's never seen it.
Oh my god.
You know all those things you just can't teach. And there you go again, laughing in real life. I guess that's the way things will always be.
It was good solid time. Canada. It was Canadian.
Energy lost, energy found, energy spent. You know it takes years to make an overnight collapse. It's been a long, slow descent.
That's all I got.
All right, Roger.
Fellas. Real.
It's been real, dude.
Thanks.
And then we hit the end of our rainbow.
Alright, man. That rainbow connection has ended.
It's a good trip. Charlie, I'll see you later. And off to Seattle. I'll see you at the next game.